Hey, this is Holden Thomas.
And this is Jackson Thomas.
And we're here with another video from our Realtor Accelerator program.
This week, Haley Garcia is going to be speaking on her process for wowing her clients.
And we're always looking to bring you more tools and trainings that really help you to grow your business. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi everybody, I'm Haley Garcia. I'm one of your core coaches in the Realtor division. Today we're going to talk about wowing your clients and building relationships that last a lifetime. So let's get started. You know, a lot of times in our coaching, I'm asked all the time of how do I have so much referral business? And it really is because my clients become my friends. And it definitely starts with something that you may do in the beginning to wow them. So we all know you get your All About You form, you learn about their hobbies and their interests and their families. And so you know these touch points that will mean something to them. But after that, it's about taking it to the next level. So it's about becoming their friend, listening to what their needs are. Yes, you may bring them certain wines or take them to certain restaurants or send them gift cards to certain places that you know they love. But after that, it's all about becoming friends. So when thinking about building these relationships with your clients, you really want to think of it in terms of how do you stay in a good friendship with them. So when you're a friend with someone, you listen to what their concerns are, you listen to what their needs are, and in a client relationship, you're really going to be the go-to person to guide them through whether they're buying or selling, whether they need a decorator for their home, whether they need a painter. You kind of become that concierge friend. So you do that because you truly care about what it is that they need, and in turn, they're going to stay loyal to you forever because they know you always have their best interest at heart. So that's the bridge between wowing a client and building the relationship that's going to keep them with you forever. Go back to when you had service that really wowed you. So when was the last time that someone you had an interaction with, whether you were shopping or you were at a restaurant, and they walked away and you really thought to yourself, wow, that was really awesome. They totally went above and beyond. So when you're dealing with your clients, you need to think of it in terms like that. So if you have somebody moving into the community and they're a brand new family, they're not going to know where to send their children to preschool. They're not going to know what church to attend. They're not going to know all the options that they may have in the community in the way of dentists and doctors and what's the favorite grocery store and where does everybody get their hair done and their nails done and where do the guys go to do their shopping or what's the best hangout. Those are the things that you need to think about that's really going to wow them in addition to really help them. You know, we have such a honor to be the people that these families come to, and they really look at us to give them guidance, and what a great position that is to be in. You know, it's something to really be grateful for that we have the opportunity to build these relationships with others. When thinking about your All About You form and your database where you keep all of the information about your clients, we all know that our memories are not the place to keep it because we have so much going on, we will forget everything. So when you fill out your forms and you gather this information and you're gathering anniversaries and birthdays and family status, how many children do they have and what are their interests, think of your gifting and think of your events that are going to correlate to what's important to these people. So things that I've done in the past are special wine dinners where you know you have a group of clients and their specialty and their hobby is really all these different wines. One of the gifts that I had for one of my favorite clients was I had a local sommelier pull a bottle of wine that was apparently very rare. I have no idea because I'm not a wine person, but he knew exactly what I needed to give to this client that may in fact be something he already didn't have in his cellar. So things like that that are really going to stand out and simply show that you pay attention and you care, and you also are following your systems to keep it in place in an orderly fashion. So keeping up with anniversaries and birthdays and all the different things that we do to celebrate our clients and their lives is very important, and it's the things that build the relationship further. So this should be something that your team is helping you handle. So at every team meeting once a month, you should sit down and look at the list of everybody's celebration points that are coming up and who you want to send a gift to, and give your team direction on exactly what you would like to do based on your All About You form and how you know these people in a relationship. So that's the way we keep it in a system and we make sure it happens, because the worst thing to do would be start a relationship with someone and then miss an important date or let them down. We all know that we have our top 50 client list that we keep these individuals on to keep them in front of our face at all times. So we want to make sure that we're getting in front of them and speaking with them and building that relationship at least once a month. You all know by now that every single Monday is your day to call 12 of your top 50 VIPs. So The reason we do this is not in any way to make these clients seem as though they're a number, but it's to keep us in a system and to keep your team in a system so that we make sure it happens on a regular basis. Because we all know, in the case of any relationship, like maybe a marriage, you can't give a present or call your spouse or partner one time and expect the relationship to carry forever. You know, looking back now and thinking of when I was in the business, I've been in the business for 15 years now, and 5 years ago, you could have asked me who all of my favorite clients were, and I might have remembered their name, but I didn't know anything else about them. If I were to talk to myself 15 years ago, I would have said, Haley, build your relationships and make them the most important thing in your life, and don't let time go by without seeing and talking to these people, because they truly are what fulfills our life and makes us feel as though our job has a purpose, and also builds relationships that are going to last a lifetime. And when thinking about wowing our clients, you guys, it is about people that we actually like. So you're not going to go and build relationships and send gifts and hold events for people that you don't like. So if you come across some clients and you do a transaction with them and maybe they don't align with your values or your way of life, then they shouldn't be on your list. This is with people that you truly like and you admire and you want them to be part of your life. That's the whole key to wowing them and then taking the relationship to the next level. When I look at my top 50 VIP list and I think about my relationships on them, I ask myself sometimes, how do I keep such great relationships with these people? And honestly, it started probably years ago. In most cases of them, I've sold them all 7, 8, 9 houses. I've sold their parents' houses. Some of them I've sold several of their children's houses. And really and truly it is because they become my friends. So we share life together. We share life experiences together. If there's a wedding, if there's a funeral, if there's anything that happens, I'm part of it. And those are the people that are on my top 50 VIP list, and truly people that are really important in my life. The referrals that come from those relationships are huge. They do send you all of their friends and family. They send you all of their neighbors that are buying or selling, and they do this because they know they can trust you and because you've proven to them that you have a word of integrity and that everything you say you're going to do, you're actually going to make sure you do. So when thinking about how to wow your clients, remember, build relationships with them, learn what's important to them, get your all about you form and complete it with every detail that you can possibly find out about their hobbies and their interest and their family status and who they are in the community. Look at what charity touches their heart and is important to them. When thinking about gifting your clients, focus on what gifts are going to matter to them. Make sure you're staying in contact with them on a regular basis. Make sure that you're serving any need that they may have that you can help with. So that is how we wow our clients, you guys. And thank you for listening. If you have any additional questions, you know to contact the concierge at the core, and we will be more than happy to help you to the next stage of your business.